Breaking news. Habs Nation. Saturday night in Canada felt more like a heist movie than a hockey game. The Canadiens, outshot and trailing by 2 late in the third, flipped the script in the final minutes and stole 2 points from the Ottawa Senators in dramatic fashion. It's the kind of comeback we've come to expect from Martin St. Louis' squad this season. Heart, hustle, and a refusal to quit. But here's the twist. As much as that wild finish gave Habs fans a reason to roar, it also masked a deeper issue. This was a game Montreal should have won in regulation. They were outplayed by a division rival for most of the night, and that's not the kind of pattern you want if you're dreaming of playoff hockey. Let's be clear. Kent Hughes, St. Louis, and Jeff Gorton have every reason to be proud. Their young core is loaded with resilience, and you can feel the foundation of something special being laid. But with maturity comes the next step, knowing how to hold a lead and control a game from start to finish. And speaking of maturity, the lineup decisions are starting to raise some eyebrows. Saturday, Jake Evans drew back in, which meant Samuel Blais was left watching from the press box. But was Blais really the one who deserved to sit? He's brought grit, energy, and even a bit of offense. 5 points in 13 games and a +4 rating. Meanwhile, Joe Veleno has been ice-cold, with just 1 point in his last 17 outings and a 7 on the season. His place in the lineup looks increasingly fragile, especially with Doc and Lane both nearing returns. There's also growing frustration around Zachary Bolduc. He's shown flashes of potential, but with only 1 assist in his last 12 games and a string of poor defensive efforts, maybe it's time he regains his confidence in Laval. Not as a punishment, but as a move for the future. Here's the tough part. When Lane and Doc are ready, hard choices need to be made. If the Canadiens keep favoring certain players based on draft status or reputation, they risk losing contributors like Blais to waivers. And let's not forget, we've seen this movie before, last October when asset management got sloppy. Bottom line? If you want to win in the spring, you need players like Samuel Blais in your lineup. He hits, he grinds, and when the games matter most, that kind of player can swing a series. It's time the Canadiens start rewarding performance over pedigree. Because comebacks are great, but consistency wins championships. Go Habs.